What really happens to your consciousness when you close your eyes and drift off to sleep? You think your body just rests, but what if I told you your mind embarks on incredible journeys, accessing realms science is only beginning to glimpse? The truth about sleep is far stranger, and far more powerful, than you've ever imagined. Stay tuned, because this could change your reality forever. We're diving deep tonight, exploring a mystery that has fascinated humanity for millennia: what truly happens when we sleep. Our body rests, but the mind seems to follow a completely different path, venturing into places that often seem more real than waking life. Sleep is often simply seen as a period of rest. But if that's the case, why does our mind create realities with events, conversations, and emotions so vivid during this time? Is there something deeper happening than just the body's recovery? The simplest explanation, physical and mental recovery, only lightly touches on what's really happening with our consciousness. While the body seems to rest, what's really going on with the mind? Are we just in power-saving mode, or is something profound at play? In the transition between wakefulness and sleep, consciousness seems to do more than simply shut off. Perhaps it's not shutting down, but moving to another form of perception. Understanding what happens between waking and sleeping could be key to understanding how our consciousness interacts with reality. This view of sleep as mere rest overlooks fundamental aspects of brain function. When we close our eyes, we're not just turning off our mind. On the contrary, the brain remains highly active, but in a different way. During sleep, especially in the REM, rapid eye movement, stage, areas related to visualization and emotions become highly active. This contrasts with the decreased activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for logic and decision-making. While the body powers down, the brain dives into intense internal activity. The vivid images and deep connections we feel in dreams aren't random, they're generated by these highly active brain areas, taking us to unknown territories of our consciousness. The brain enters a state with crucial functions not observed when awake. This intense activity raises questions: what is the true nature of rest, and what happens to our consciousness when we're not aware? During sleep, the brain performs vital processes like consolidating memories and clearing toxins. While the logical prefrontal cortex quiets down, emotional and visual regions ramp up. This is crucial for dream formation, reflecting how the brain processes information, emotions, and lived experiences. But what does this mean for our consciousness? The fact that the brain doesn't shut down entirely suggests our perception of the external world changes, but doesn't disappear. Instead of everyday tasks, our mind travels to inner dimensions, exploring symbols and experiences deeply connected to our subconscious. It's as if we enter an expanded state of perception, where the brain reconfigures, reorganizes, and even creates new realities on a level our waking mind can't comprehend. Sleep isn't simple disconnection, it's intense, transformative activity where consciousness undergoes renewal, perhaps even expansion, touching deeper dimensions. But why does the brain maintain this activity when it should theoretically be resting? One fascinating mystery lies in the production of DMT, dimethyltryptamine. This substance, known for causing hallucinations when ingested, is also naturally produced by the brain, mainly during REM sleep. What many don't know is that DMT seems deeply involved in creating our sleep experiences. This release might explain the vivid, intense, often surreal sensations in dreams, visions of other worlds, encounters with entities, impossible landscapes. These could be manifestations of DMT in action. What we experience might not be just hallucination, it could be a portal to an alternative reality, fueled by this natural substance. This leads us to reflect: are our dreams just hallucinations, or perceptions of another state of consciousness? One of the most intriguing phenomena challenging our understanding is precognitive dreams, dreaming of a future event that later becomes reality. Many people report dreams so vivid and detailed that when the event happens, it feels like more than coincidence, it feels like an anticipation. Historically, Abraham Lincoln famously dreamed of his own death before being assassinated. The dream's accuracy and the tragedy that followed suggest his consciousness accessed something beyond immediate reality, outside the normal order of time. This isn't isolated. What does this imply? Perhaps while we sleep, our mind isn't confined to linear time. Maybe our consciousness can access information that transcends chronology. Have you ever had a dream that seemed to predict the future? Share your experience in the comments below. Another interesting phenomenon is sleep paralysis, a disturbing experience where a person wakes up but cannot move or speak, often feeling a threatening presence. Scientifically, it's explained as the brain waking before the body, maintaining the muscle paralysis normal during REM sleep. However, many reports go beyond this simple explanation. During sleep paralysis, people often feel in a liminal state, where reality and dreams merge. The presence of figures or shadows, the feeling of being watched, these create a sense of detachment, raising a hypothesis: what if sleep paralysis isn't just a brain glitch, but a moment of conscious transition? Perhaps consciousness is temporarily leaving the body, entering another state of perception, or even accessing a parallel reality. Some associate it with astral projection, where the separation between body and consciousness blurs. Are these uncomfortable experiences glimpses of an expanded perception we can't fully grasp while awake? Astral travel, or out-of-body experiences, OBEs, and lucid dreams are widely discussed. Those who experience them often describe a sense of freedom and expanded consciousness transcending physical limits. In astral travel, the sensation of detachment allows consciousness to explore other realities or dimensions, perceiving distant places or non-physical planes. While science remains skeptical, consistent reports across cultures suggest consciousness operates beyond rational understanding. Lucid dreams, on the other hand, are moments when you become aware you are dreaming while still in the dream. You can exert control, changing scenarios or interacting consciously. This suggests our mind can access a higher level of consciousness, where we are not just experiencing, but actively creating. Does this freedom in the dream world indicate that consciousness isn't restricted to the physical body? These experiences challenge our understanding, making us reflect on what we truly are. Could they be portals to alternative realities or deeper layers of our own mind? Time, as we know it, seems constant when we're awake. But in dreams, this perception shifts mysteriously. People report dreams feeling like hours when only minutes have passed. This points to something deeper about consciousness and time during sleep. Time seems to expand or contract based on the intensity of the experience. A simple dream moment can feel like a lifetime, events that would take hours can pass in seconds. This paradox questions the linearity of time we experience while awake. Often, the sensations and emotions from a dream linger for days, suggesting the impact transcended duration. This challenges our understanding of how time truly works. Maybe it's a fluid construct, subject to our state of consciousness. This dissociation between physical time and subjective dream time suggests our consciousness moves into a perception beyond normal temporal limits when we sleep. It's as if our mind is untethered from the linear timeline. This leads us to question the very nature of the reality where these events occur. If time doesn't apply the same way, could we be accessing something beyond our traditional understanding of space-time? This is where the multiverse theory enters, suggesting dreams might be portals to other realities, alternative, parallel versions of our own existence. The idea that multiple realities coexist has gained momentum in physics and imagination. It proposes that time and space branch infinitely, creating possibilities where different choices and events unfold simultaneously. In the context of consciousness, this means our perception isn't limited to one timeline. There's an infinite network of possibilities, alternative versions of ourselves, shaped by our choices, thoughts, and energies, coexisting outside our usual perception. From a spiritual perspective, connecting with other realities is about reconnecting with the cosmos, with a greater truth beyond the individual ego. Consciousness, by touching these parallel versions, approaches the totality of being, recognizing universal interconnection. Following this, dream experiences might be more than unconscious projections, they could be our essence touching other layers of reality, perceiving the infinity of what's possible. What we call reality might be just one layer our mind can access. Exploring the relationship between dreams and parallel dimensions reveals how vast our being, and the reality we inhabit, truly is. Interestingly, as science explores the cosmos and quantum physics, parallels emerge between these theories and our dream experiences. We're often transported to scenarios in dreams that feel strangely familiar, like we've lived them before. This dream déjà vu makes many ask, how can such a detailed reality emerge from pure brain activity? The idea that dreams are portals resonates with ancient spiritual beliefs about connecting to other dimensions. Ancient theories spoke of parallel worlds and astral planes accessible through the mind. Modern physics, with the multiverse concept, suggests it's possible that in dreams, we connect to these other versions of ourselves or entire realities. Dreams might not be created by the brain, but experienced through the brain as our consciousness interacts with other versions of reality. Each dream could be an experience in a parallel version of yourself. The human mind, despite its impressive waking abilities, seems shrouded in mystery regarding dream memories. When we wake, many feel dreams disappear instantly. Why do we forget most of them? The common explanation involves the hippocampus, the brain region for memory formation. During REM sleep, the hippocampus doesn't function the same way, hindering the transition of dreams into conscious memory. But what does this really mean? Some spiritual theories suggest forgetting acts as protection, preventing overwhelm from intense experiences. Others question if forgetting is necessary, or if something else is happening in our perception. This leads us to think that sleep may indeed serve as a portal for expanding consciousness, allowing us to explore beyond our waking understanding. This unconscious exploration might be one of the purest forms of consciousness expansion. What are your thoughts on forgetting dreams? Do you think it's protection, a limitation, or something else? Share your ideas in the comments. Sleep, then, is a powerful tool for evolution and self-awareness, a time when consciousness is free to travel beyond the limits imposed by wakefulness. Thank you for embarking on this journey into the mysterious world of sleep and consciousness with me. It's clear that sleep is far more than just rest. It's a dynamic, active state where our minds explore hidden dimensions, process deep emotions, and potentially connect with realities beyond our waking perception. From lucid dreams and astral travel to the very nature of time and the possibility of parallel universes, the nightly journey of consciousness is one of the greatest frontiers of human experience. Now you know that your pre-sleep state matters, that you can potentially program your mind for insights, and that even challenging experiences like nightmares or sleep paralysis might hold deeper meanings or opportunities for growth. By applying techniques like dream journaling, setting intentions, and practicing energy awareness, you can transform your sleep into a powerful period of self-discovery and consciousness expansion. What about you? What inexplicable experiences have you had during sleep? Lucid dreams, spiritual encounters, feelings of leaving your body? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience could spark understanding for someone else exploring this invisible universe. And if you'd like a video diving deeper into any specific topic mentioned, like lucid dreaming, astral projection, or parallel realities, let me know. If this exploration resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the mysteries of the mind and reality. Share this video with others who might be curious about the hidden world of sleep. Thanks again for watching, take care, and see you soon.